Hi, it's Paula from Paula Quilting. Today, very quick project. So it's getting warmer outside, and my kids need some like very light hats. So in one of my projects, I'm using t-shirt fabrics, and quite a lot of them they've got something at the front, so I'm not using it for that particular project, but I kept those fronts because I like to do a t-shirt quilts as well, and they're nice and soft, and I quite like those. So if there was something particularly nice at the front, I would have kept it separately. There's one sleeve as well, got some nice designs. I will keep it for next project. So I've got a few of those in my bucket, and I was thinking if I could use some of those to make a hat, because it is a stretchy fabric and that should be enough to make something interesting. So I measured my kid's head, so for around I need 21 inches, and then they need to be minimum 9 inches tall. I would probably go more, and then they will kind of slouch on the back. I'm fine with the slouching as far as I can cover their ears. That's the main thing. So let's have a look what interesting I've got here. And obviously I'm going for the one with the finished edge. Like this one I've cut already to be prepared for the quilt, so I won't be using that. So what I've got is I've got one here, and I will mix them and match them. So there's a second one here. Okay, I've got two more, so I've got 4 to make 2 hats, and that should be alright, I think. Okay, so and I've got one actually full t-shirt, which is quite nice as well. So if that size here will be enough for the height, I might as well use this as well. Just about. So I did say 9 inches. There's the pocket here which I won't be able to use, but I can use, back of this t-shirt as one of the sides of the hats. Okay, so I cut this piece out, and I also found one t-shirt like in full piece, and it doesn't have anything at the front or at the back, which I would need to avoid. So one of those hats can be made from this piece altogether. So let me put it on the left hand side so I can do some markings here. And this one I'll pair it with this one and just go around here to make a top of the hat. So I will first put the left sides together, and I will make some markings where I want those hats to go around. So those edges I'm trying at the bottom to line them up very well, because obviously that will be the edge of the hat and I want to have it nice. So let's put some pins in it. Okay, so the next measurement will be 10.5 inches here, and I also need some for seam allowance. I will mark both of those things. So first I'm marking the actual 10.5 inches here. So like I said, 21 inches around my kid's head, so that will be 10.5, and then I will add the seam allowance in a minute. Just see where would we cut that one. Okay, just about those the ZZZ finish here on the hat. So I would like to keep it a little bit higher if I can. If I cannot, I'm not going to cry about it. Okay, I will also mark the middle of the 10.5 inches, so I can have a more or less center. Now you can use more tools to make it exactly the way you want it. I'm just eyeballing it all. We'll see how the first one goes, and then if it didn't come up very nice, I will start measuring. So I will just go up here and then round it up at the top. And what I can do now is actually fold it into half. I will put some more pins at the edges. Okay, so that's my half. Again, I will align those edges here quite well. There's a picture here. If it's a little bit of wonky, honestly, we probably lose it when sewing. Well, we see, isn't it? So again, let's just put one more pin. Okay, so I'll just shear off now, probably like a ½ inch. I'd rather have a more than less, you know, I can always remove more if needed, so. Okay, let's have a look. So your machine should have a stitch for stretchy fabrics. If you do, try that stitch. If it doesn't, well, you just use normal stitch. There's nothing else you can do. So let's see. Okay, I will just baste it at the moment on the line I did, and I will go and try it on one of my kids to see how it looks. So obviously I don't want to put it together like very strongly, and then I'm gonna have to rip it. Now I basted around on the actual measurements I took from my children, but obviously the t-shirt got a little bit of give. So now I will go and test how it looks. I will be able to kind of figure out whether I need to go on inside of that basting stitch or outside or on it. So I will just go and check it now and I will tell you. Right, so it's all good. It does need to be tighter here, but overall the shape is great and I really liked how they looked in it, so both of them. So what I just need to do is go about let me see, an inch in on both of the sides, and then I can meet, you know, that seam somewhere here and just finish off here. That top bit was fine because it's quite loose design, but it definitely needs a bit taking in here from here. I can just go like this and meet there. Okay, so I finished the second one. It was just from that one whole piece of the t-shirt. I left a bigger space here when I first kind of traced the first one I made. Then I put the stitch and then I trimmed the edge. I won't be finishing the edge any other way. You know, this doesn't fray, so that's why it's perfect for a DIY project like this. So this is what it looks like, and I'll just call my kids, put it on, and show you how it looks on them. So here they are, my lovely children in their new hats, and you know, they will lose them. They always lose their hats, so I'll just take a few more two small t-shirt and just quickly make a few more. 5-minute job per hat, and you have spare ones. And you know, if you've got some nice colorful t-shirts that will look also nice as a hat, and kind of extends the use of the something you bought. Or you know, it will be idea if you know, if you don't have anything too small at home, just pop into a second-hand shop and buy a couple of t-shirts in the colors you like and make it out of those. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up and some comments. Thanks for watching.